Okay, I'm going to jump in here and pick up one of these problems. Here's one. This is really easy. Let me see what's going on with this one. Oh, basically, it's just asking for a variable income statement. Okay, again, variable income statement. What's the difference is? Just really easy. Let's see. Okay, case. Oh, this one's fun. I might do this one just for fun and do the first one and then this one. What's this one say? This is segment operations. Oh, you guys can do that one. If I do the salespeople, you guys can do the other one. Okay, so I've got my Excel up. Let's make sure it's up and going. Good. Okay, so there's two types of income statements. There's absorption and there's variable. Absorption is GAAP, variable is not. The reason why you're going to want a variable income statement is you want to look at your true cost and not what absorption says. So basically, if I overproduce, I can take my fixed cost, instead of me spreading it out over 10,000 units, I'm spreading it out over 20,000. So that's going to drop that fixed cost by half for each unit, making it look like I'm actually saving money when all I'm doing is just, making a bunch of inventory that isn't going to sell. So that's what we're doing here. Variable costing gives you a better view of what's really happening with your cost savings. Okay, so operating data for the month are summarized as follows. Okay, they want us to prepare an income statement on the absorption costing, and they already got the absorption costing right there. Well, no they don't, but pretty much. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and grab this because it's easier for me. I'm just going to hope that when I paste it into Excel, it's going to be nice and pretty. Nope. Let's try this again. Okay, that looks better. Okay, I'm going to delete all this. Okay, so I'm going to come up here. I don't really need to care about those. And so I'm going to delete sales and shift left. Okay, perfect. I'm going to take this and make it accounting. More accounting for events. You guys are probably tired of me doing that. Okay, here we go. Beautiful. Now, some of the formatting changed when it kind of moved over. But right now, I'm going to go ahead and create your absorption and your variable. It's really easy. So I'm going to take, let's go. This is my data. I'm going to go up and down. Okay. Come under my absorption. I'm going to start with my sales. And that's going to be 8800-123. And then I'm going to do my cost of goods sold. Now, my cost of goods sold is going to be every single bit of that information up there. So I'm going to go plus 3450-123 plus 1196-123 plus 782-123 plus 598-123. Okay. And then I'm going to have my gross profit. I'm going to take that and subtract my COGS. Also going to put a beautiful little underline there so I know that I'm underlining. Okay, from here I'm going to put in my operating cost, which is both my selling and admin. So we'll just go ahead and put that in there as well. Selling and admin. So I can figure this out in my head. That's 920,000. And so my operating income is going to be that amount right there. So underline. Wonder if I've got a double underline in here. There we go. Okay, so there it is. There's my absorption income statement. Okay, and I probably, now when I go back here to Cengage, oh, I am, wanted to sign me out. Okay, so here I am looking at this information. I'm not using the labels and descriptions just like they're using them. I'm doing mine just a tad bit different, but I'm still going to come up with the same answer. I just like the way I do my income statements. So now I'm going to do my variable income cost statement. And so I'm going to put it in my cells. And again, 88, 123, 12. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to take all of my variable direct materials, my variable cost of goods sold, direct labor, and my variable manufacturing cost. Okay, now I'm going to have my total variable cost. Now we're going to have a couple different titles in here, and that's fine. Okay, 3, 4, 50, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 9, 9, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and sum all of these. There we go. Make that an underline, and that an underline, and this is going to give me my manufacturing margin. Gotta get that mouse out of there. It's going to mess up my recording. Okay, manufacturing margin. Okay, let's get that. So, what do I got here? I've got 8.8 minus the 5428. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to take out the rest of my variable cost. And so I'm going to look at my variable, selling, and admin expenses. And that's going to be 600,000. 1, 2, 3. And this is going to be my contribution margin. Now remember, you saw that in the previous chapter. I kind of wish they would have shown you this income statement first, and I may change that up in the future, just so that you can see where they got that contribution and how it's important in accounting. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to list all my fixed cost. So I've got my fixed manufacturing cost, and I'm going to have my fixed selling and admin cost. And I'm going to have my total fixed cost and my operating, I can't even spell. Okay, so here we go. Where is my information? So my fixed is 598. And fixed is 320. And my total is going to be this. And then I'm going to go this minus this. Okay, so let's look at this. Oh look, the operating income is the same. You're really not going to see a difference when your production and your sales are the same quantity of units. When you're going to see this difference is when you have an inventory, beginning inventory, let's say when you produce and have an ending inventory, that's when you're going to start seeing some differences. So in here, let's say, okay, do we have a number in here? Does it tell us how many we produced? Oh, 46,000 mini refrigerators. Okay, so let's go over here. So basically, my unit cost is going to be all of that cost of goods sold. Okay, so I'm going to look at my unit cost right there and divide it by 46 million, or 46,000. Divide 46, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I got 131. So if I come over here, oh, actually, you know what I should have done? I should have done it different. Let me come over here. Plus this, divide by 46, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 131 per unit. Okay, I'm just going to do that for right now, just so that you guys can see. And then I'm going to come down here. Here's my variable income statement. And I want you guys to check this out. Okay, so I'm going to come here to, where is my contribution margin, my total manufacturing cost? Okay. Okay, my manufacturing cost is going to be right here, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to divide it by 46,000. Okay, you can see there's a difference here, and that difference happens to be that fixed cost of goods sold. If I take 598 and divide it by 46, 1, 2, 3, I'm going to get 13. So if I add 13 to 118, there's my difference. Now, watch what happens. Let's pretend that instead of selling 46,000 units, let me see, darn it. I'm trying to show you what would happen, how that $13, okay, right now it's spread over 46,000. So let's say instead of it being spread out over 46,000, put this up here, 46, 1, 2, 3 units. We're going to have some fun. Let's have some fun. Accounting is fun. We're going to create some absorption costing spreadsheets. Okay, that doesn't look pretty. That looks pretty. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 48,000. And then I'm going to go 50,000. Okay? And so these are all units. Now, remember, this fixed manufacturing cost is fixed. It's going to stay the same no matter how many units you produce. And so I've done this in, changes of 2,000. So watch this. If I go over here to 598 and I divide it by 48,000 units, I got 1246. If I come over here, divided by 50,000, and I got 1196. So you can see how if I overproduce, I'm actually taking this fixed cost and I'm spreading it amongst more and more units. So this is very important to pay attention to. No matter what you use, you're only looking at variable cost. So you are going to be able to tell if there's a change. If there's a true change in savings, let's say decreasing our expenses, lowering our cost, versus up here, I can hide it by overproduction. In fact, I can be sneaky and I can overproduce, so it looks like I came in under budget. I get my bonus, and then I go find another job before you guys figure out that you got a bunch of inventory you can't sell. So that's really cool. Okay, well, it's not really cool, but this is something for you guys to look at. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and end this one, and then I'm going to go jump on the salesperson one.